Well, Dr. Wilson, I come to you today because I don't know where to start. I'm a full-time student. I have a 5-year-old. I'm in a somewhat unstable, stable relationship, depending on the day. And I don't know, it's a lot going on. Right now, like I said, I'm going through school, and my daughter's in the 1st grade, and she's having her issues and stuff, and we're considering getting her tested for dyslexia, and because she's really having a hard time in school. And then when it comes to my relationship, like, he kind of didn't want me to go back to school because he felt like I already had a lot of stuff going on anyway. And I wanted to go ahead and get school done. Like, he wanted me to wait, but how long do you wait to go back to school? I don't know, it's a lot. Like, I don't know if I don't want to be stressed, and I feel like I can handle all of it. But in the back of my head, or when he starts talking, it's like, you shouldn't have went back to school. You got too much stuff on your plate. You can't work, go to school, handle a child. And at the end of the day, I kind of feel like I'm doing everything. He doesn't live with us. It's just me and her, and I live at home with Mom. And I don't know if he wants me to wait until me and him get together, but we might not ever get together. Who knows? Like, we have so many issues of our own, and it's a lot of stuff. The list can go on, and sometimes I just want to push him aside and say, we can't do this anymore, because I can't have you stressing me out, because that's the biggest thing, him stressing me out. And it's like, I feel like I can handle it, but for some reason he thinks he doesn't, and he has no right to tell me, you don't need to go back to school because you can't handle it. How you gonna tell me what I can handle?
So you feel overwhelmed because you're balancing everyday life and a relationship?
Yeah, overwhelmed, and I don't know, I feel like, he's supposed to be somewhat like my support, be able to encourage me to keep going on, and I'm not getting that from him. And I don't know, it's confusion and stress and, like you said, overwhelmed, and sometimes it just makes me want to pull my hair out, and go down the street and start screaming. But nobody's life is perfect. I feel like, we all put a lot of load on us, and I feel like we can handle it. We might have to work a little harder than others, but we can, I feel like it's fine, I balance stuff out, I schedule stuff out pretty well. I still am able to spend time with my daughter and help her out. She's having a hard time too, but, it's working out. We still talk, and, right now he's trying to get his life together and find a way so how he can support us. But I'm not really worried about that. I'm able to take care of my daughter, and I have somewhere to live and everything, and I feel like I'm okay. And it's just, I wish he would see that. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, I'm not gonna be in school forever. Yeah, I had a long path when I was in undergrad, and because I had my daughter in undergrad and had to move to a different school and everything, but I finished. It took me a little longer than some, maybe like 6 or 7 years, but everybody can't get out in 4 years like they used to anymore. But it all worked out, and I worked for a while, and I think the biggest thing for him is like, you're not even in the same degree. You didn't even use the degree that you used and everything, and in the society now, nobody's really hanging on to the degree that they got in undergrad, so I don't know, it's a lot.
So you feel pressured to stop doing what you want to do because your boyfriend isn't cooperating?
Yeah, and like the thing he always brings up is like, man, I'm finna be 30 and I'm ready to have another child, but you don't want me to go to school. And it's like, you add more pressure. Like, I add another child to my life, even for me not being in school. That's gonna be extra pressure in itself. Either me being in school and have one child, or me not being in school and have 2 children and can't even support both of them, because you still haven't got your life together yet. And it's just like, I mean, it's crazy. It's like, this works okay for him, but this one doesn't. Like, it's like he wants all the control over my life. And he doesn't have that. Like, first of all, we're not married. We're a couple. We don't live together. And a lot of stuff that I do on my own. I don't ask him for money. I don't ask him to help take care of my little girl. I mean, all I ask is that he be there. And, it's just, he wanted me to live my life and wait on him to get his stuff together. And he wants to talk about people using their degrees and stuff like that. He hasn't even done that himself. And it's just like, I don't know if he's frustrated because I'm a little further than he is, or, or he's just, because he's stuck in where he's stuck. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know where to start. I guess that's why I'm here trying to figure out, how do I handle this? Where do I start? How do I not stress myself out to the point where, I drop what I'm doing just to satisfy him.
So you feel controlled because your boyfriend isn't, he's trying to make all the decisions when he's not really empathizing, understanding what you're doing present.
Right, because I tell him all the time, I'm doing this so my daughter can have a better life. And so, I don't want her to grow up the way I grew up. Just, and I don't know if it just bothers him that, one, I'm still at home. But I mean, that's easier, with mom being at home and everything, and she's retired, and it gives me time to stay. I'm like, I don't understand, like, it's easier like that, and stuff will, go by quicker, and I think it is a sense of control, and he feel like he has no say-so in our lives, and it's kind of like, I try to include him in it and tell him, give him decisions and stuff that I do before we do it, or I do it, and it's just like, he doesn't like it, and it's like, it's a reason why I'm doing this. I feel like it'll be beneficial for both of us.